Hi, this is Luke, and this is getting easy hybrid drum sounds fast with EZdrummer 3 from Toontrack. Here I have a nice organic sound from EZdrummer 3's Tight Room kit with a couple of tweaks of my own. But as soon as I bring in my electronic sounds, I get a sound that is much more expansive with a kind of cool mechanised feel that I think is working really well with the track. Now, I think the easiest way to layer electric and acoustic sound to the mix is simply to use two instances. So I've duplicated the parts, and to get the playing that I want, I can simply edit the MIDI on the timeline, or in my case, I've just used the mutes in the mixer of my electronic instance just to cut out the things that I don't need. And if I just contrast those electronic sounds with my acoustic kit, you can hear just how very different they are. Here's the acoustic kit. So layering up and filling out the kick, snare and tom parts very nicely there. So in the EZX synthwave expansion, I've got loads of electronic sounds to play around with. This is the one that I've settled on for my kick, which is contrasting nicely with my softer acoustic sound. But there are tons to choose from in here, as you can see. Loads and loads. Now, I've done the same thing with my snare. I've gone through and picked one that suits my track. I've got this brilliant, crunchy Lindrum type sound. But tons of others there to choose from if I need them. But the Runaway is definitely my favourite there. And then a couple of suitably electronic sounding toms. And as you can hear, I've really fanned those out to the sides, just using the mixer pans in EZdrummer itself. The EZdrummer mixer has loads of built-in effects and presets, but I'm actually piping out my snare drum using a bus. Then I can pick that up using an aux or a bus channel in my DAW. To get the snare drum out on its own. I've actually shortened the sound a little bit because the sample has some reverb burnt in. This is without and with my gate. Just a tiny bit of low shelf there, just to thin it out a little bit because the sample really is enormous if you need it. And I can also send to a reverb of my choice. So although I've gated out the burnt in reverb, I'm dialing some more of my own back in further downstream, taking full advantage of my reverb's tempo synced gating. So all those elements coming together really nicely to give my electronic layer its sound. Compare that to my acoustic sound. I have two best of both layers that I can use to get the sound that I want. So that is how to get easy hybrid drum sounds fast with EZdrummer 3. Very cool, very quick, great sounding layers. To find out more and to read our full article, head over to the Production Expert blog.